and cries about his problems.
That's materialistic. You know,
being a man is hard.
in many words, if you can't eating wise after going through what
100%. I remember even too, you said,
yeah, and you know, us casual people.
but with that being said, like if it's
degraded for some reason. I don't know if money, because life as a man is hard, and nobody care about you, your life, or your sob story. Nobody care when you lose your job. Nobody care about your bad relationship. Nobody care that that woman used you for your money because it was your fault. See, all of these things come to self-accountability. I know all too well myself. One of the hardest things was to accept was self-accountability. Understanding that most of our decisions is us. Financial, life, relationships, everything. All of these things are cause and effect. It comes back at us every time. But I learned something on my journey of life, through all my struggles and my goods, is that everything I ever done was the cause of me. My decisions. I can't make somebody to make a decision that I made. Because whatever they're going to do it regardless how I feel. See, man, we got to look ourselves in the mirror, bro. And that's us in America and us as men, period, man. Nobody cares. The women don't care in your life. The people in your life don't care. The only person probably care is probably your mother, unless you got good brothers. And you're blessed to have that because that's a rare thing, right? Good friends. See, man, life is hard. Not because we make it hard, right? Life is hard because people make it hard, but they make decisions over our lives. But how can we change these things? See, it goes back to this. We have to learn how to navigate, how to figure things out, how to find ways to win. See, I figured it out. Because once I realized the skill set that God gave me, natural, was the power of the tongue. I had the ability to be able to persuade people because every man has a God-given ability. Whether it's his hands, working with his hands, his mouthpiece, whatever. Everybody got some type of God-given ability that you probably haven't even tapped in yet, that you used your entire life. I realized it was my mouthpiece, my ability to help men. That's why I came up with this idea, Brothers Unite, and a few other brothers did. Because I realized the ones who in control of our life is the ones who represents dynasties, families. Yeah. The Rockefeller family. These are royal families who control most of the land and most of all of the resources. They didn't do that with one man. They did that with a group of people who came up with the idea to gain power and control. This is the truth. See, when I say life is hard, because we make it hard. See, when I got into the Red Pill community and I joined the MGTOW community, because that was the first community that reached out to me during my troubles, that brought me to the Red Pill community. And I realized that men needed help, and I did it. But then I realized some more stuff along the way, that we was complaining, right? But we forgot the solution was us. And we figured out that if you don't do something about your situation, it won't change. But if you do it together, you can change your situation faster. See, they say hard work pays off. It does. But you got to work extremely hard. Extremely hard. And you got to take self-accountability. But what if I told you the same way these dynasties and families like Rockefeller family, BlackRock, all these families, they built their organizations and families. And they did it together. And they knew together they can rule. See, in this country, in America, man, they keep us divided. They spend billions of dollars doing it over religious beliefs, racial beliefs, whatever belief it is. They're going to keep you deaf, dumb, and blind because they know what the real solution is. But if they can spend billions on propaganda dividing you, well, man, you already conquered. Because you're too busy looking left and right at each other. Now realizing the ones who been controlling this plant, well, controlling all the resources here, they've been doing the same game. Making you mad at each other instead of getting it together. Money is a resource. It is. And with that resource, you can allow it to do many things. You can be evil with that resource or you can be good with it. Listen, man. Life is as hard as you make it. And see, I realized once I started working with men and saw the problems, I realized the only solution was together. Through brothers united. Through men working together, right? Because I realized we all want one thing. And that is getting ahead. That is living a better life. Some of us want to be rich. Some of us want to be comfortable. But it all bows down to living a good life. Getting your piece of the pie. Living your version of heaven. Man, listen. You want to live on heaven on earth? Get with people around you. Ask them as individuals what you want out of life. People that you know, people that you cool with. And when they tell you what they want, you tell them, let's get it together. Now that is something that, truth be told, they don't want you to do. Because see, we already rich. We just ignorant and lazy and not willing to work hard together or work at all. You got to make sacrifices. This economy is getting harder. And life as a man, it's already hard. And it's starting to get even harder. The question is this. Are you living for today? Men, listen. Are you living for tomorrow? I'm going to let you make that choice.